I also got catcalled recently. Unfortunately for me, it was by a 6-year-old. Nothing worse than walking down Richmond's busy downtown and getting "work it, baby," and then turning around to see a 6-year-old boy there. The only thing would be worse if there was a 40-year-old man next to him going, "That's the way you talk to him, boy." Hey, ordinarily I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna let this go, but I'm like, no, fuck it. This is a time for a teachable moment. You know what? I don't want this kid to get raised up thinking that's how you talk to women. So I get right in that guy's face and I say, no, that's not how you talk to them. You treat people with respect. You treat people how you'd like to be treated. Plus, on top of all that, this kid's not even old enough to suck my dick. Shit got real quiet on that corner real fast. Guy just kind of looked at the kid and said, maybe that's not how you talk to him. Ladies know that's not true. You can't talk to men. You can't tell them what's what. Honestly, if I'd have honestly said that, the guy probably would have said, I'm old enough to suck your dick. And I'd have been like, do you even hear yourself? What are you gonna do? You can't just walk away, because if you just walk away, the guy goes, oh, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Turn around, what are you gonna do? Turn around, shoot him in the leg? Then he's like, oh, I love a smart girl, you shot me in the leg to avoid the attempted murder charge. That's hot. Nothing, you can't win out there. You can't win out there at all in the city streets. People asking for money? Look, I'm not a bad person. I try to be ready for the homeless situation. I try to keep like folded up $5 and $10 bills in my pocket. Like one day I was filling up with gas and this guy comes up and he asks for money. I just give him a folded up bill and he walks away and he comes back. He gets like a block away and he comes back while I'm finishing up and I gave him like a $10 bill and he's just like, thank you so much. You just really helped me out so much. I appreciate it so much. And I felt so good. I'm like, yes, this is the kind of person I want to be. I want to help people out. So I always do that. And then one time I'm walking down the street and this lady is sitting in front of a coffee shop and she just looks at me, she goes, you give me the money. And I'm like, okay, usually people ask for money, you know, like a little polite, like you're yelling at me, but I'm like, and honestly, like I know you think, oh, you're exaggerating the way she talks for comedic effect. That was the most spot-on imitation I've ever done in my life. You can't make the money. I gave her a $5 bill, gave it to her, she said, now she won't let me go. She's like, oh, thank you. You're so good. You gave me the money. I had to vote money. You gave me the money. All right. Congratulations. I'm out of here. I walk down the street. I get to the end of the block. There's a friend of mine coming the other way, and he's like, hey, I'm going to get lunch. You want to have lunch with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. We start heading back the other way, and who's still in the same place, but the same person? And she goes, did you give me the money? And I'm like, I already gave you some money. She's like, no. You gave me the money. Now he gave me the money. And I'm like, hold up. Look, I gave you $5 for doing nothing. I feel that covers me and anyone I'm with from having to give you any more money. We are square. She's like, yeah, you're right. That's right. I see you tomorrow. I'm like, no, you will not be seeing me tomorrow. You are not an employee of mine. I'm not putting half of this $5 in a 401k. You have no health benefits from me. And as we're walking away, it made me think, though, this lady just asking for money. This is exactly what the Republicans are always saying happens, right? You help someone out and they just become dependent on help. I think this was a false flag homeless person. I think, who loves false flags more than Republicans, right? Who else would send a fake homeless person out to teach me a lesson about helping people? Turn on the radio a week later and she's on Alex Jones. Okay, Alex, I made $157. Oh, that's right. Liberals are giving these people money, and they're not contributing anything to society. I'm just kidding. I would never listen to Alex Jones. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just love hassling people whose children were recently shot. This guy gets it. All right, this is Richmond. I want to talk to you guys. I know you all do it. You're not going to admit to it, but you're all filming yourselves having sex and posting it online. I know you are. It's Richmond. I know you're all doing it. All right. But I'm trying to help you. I'm not going to call you out. I'm going to ask you to raise your hand. I'm just going to give you some tips. You use them when it's time to use them. All right? Boom. First off, if you have a pet, lock that pet in another room from where you're having sex. This causes untold problems that you don't even... Like, I was watching one, and I thought they were having sex in a haunted house because there was a pair of glowing eyes under the bed. I was just like, holy shit! You guys are in a haunted house! Look out! It's just a cat. Cat comes out. You can't just set up a camera in the middle of your room and not expect your dog to come check it out. That's what dogs do. I thought one dude was having a heart attack. I was watching, all of a sudden I just heard like, this guy needs some help. It turns out it was just the dog breathing in their microphone because there's something in the middle of the room that's ordinarily not in the middle of the room. It's like, are these guys, is there a robber in the house? Because there's something in the corner of the screen. It's just the dog's nose. And you get the ones where the dog just goes up to the end of the bed and watches them. Just like plops his head down. And then you get like the whole thing where the lady's like, the guy's like, oh, no. Because for the guy, like, this didn't just happen. Like, this guy planted this seed like a month and a half ago about filming this shit, and it took him all this time to get to happen, and now the dog's gonna ruin it because the dog won't get its chin off the edge of the bed. It's just like, so the guy gets up and he grabs the dog by the collar. He takes him around. He's gone for like 2 minutes. You hear a door slam. He comes back, and now she's like, I'm not really into it. And he's like, well, come on, baby. Well, why don't you just call my tits? And all of this is in the video. Fucking buy some editing equipment. For the love of God. Buy some goddamn editing equipment. Unless that's a thing. Like in Japan, they're like, oh, have you seen the new video where the guy argues with his wife while the dog whines on the edge of the bed? Like, that really got me super hard. That's like a whole subcategory. It's like over here, it's like, older people and like teens and like blowjobs and facials and dog whines on the end of the bed while a couple fights over the dog whining on the end of the bed. It's like, oh, that looks great, man. That's great. Man sadly masturbates on wife's tits after dog ruins sex. Boom. That's awesome. I appreciate that. So good. Oh, guys, we live in the modern times, and I just want to be honest with you guys. If you're friends with me, I want you guys all to be friends with me on Facebook, and I want to hear what you think, and I want to know what you guys think, and I love the human experience. But if you ever find like a bunch of Twitter threads about why Nazis are bad, there's no need to share that with me. In fact, it's kind of insulting, because one, I know Nazis are bad. Two, I don't need Twitter to get my information. All right, I read fucking books. I don't know if you guys have heard about these, but I don't need to read a tweet storm about World War II to get the gist, all right? There's books about this. My main concern is the person who's writing this, like, who just woke up one morning and realized Nazis were bad, and realized, I need to get this shit on Twitter. No one knows Nazis are bad. I know what you all think. You're thinking like, well, hey, Ellie, what about Holocaust deniers? The Holocaust deniers know the Holocaust happened, okay? They're like kids who like, they broke a lamp, and mom comes in, they're like, who broke the lamp? They're like, we don't know who broke the lamp. They know who fucking broke the lamp, okay? Nazis don't have the political capital to make the Holocaust go away. I mean, that's how bad it was. They couldn't even call it a genocide. They had to make another, they had to like up it. It's like, they're genocides. This is a fucking Holocaust, guys. Seriously, calm down. Nazis can't make that go away, all right? They're not Turkey, all right? A lot of you guys don't get that. That's exactly my point, all right? All right? Turkey killed a bunch of Armenians. Like, Turkey's like the kid that the mom comes in the room before she says anything, they're like, what Armenians? What? All right, I don't have enough time to get into that, but for more, for more information on the Armenian genocide, please check your local library or watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. My name's E Zarling. Thank you very much. Have a good night.